Hello and welcome to FIFA Save My Life. Thank you very much for joining me today on this day that we're just going to hang out. There is probably a lot of people at school at the moment, but I will be definitely still doing this when you get home from school. But yeah, guys, I am just going to chill out on here. I'm probably not going to do an awful lot of talking because I've got to concentrate. But I will be here to hang out and answer any questions, have a little chat, and just genuinely enjoy myself. I haven't done a stream for a while. And with these icon swaps, I thought it was a really good idea just to, at the very beginning, I haven't done any last night, I have completed the whole of TOTS warm-ups, so they're done, and now I need to go back into one league and start doing the icon swaps, and just doing them, hanging out. Some's going to go right, some's going to go wrong, it's going to be fun. So yeah, guys, I thought I would just hang out and do a few icon swaps today and see where we go with it. They are amazing. There is some amazing icon swaps out there, and yeah, I'm just gonna pummel it and get as many as possible, and then start deciding which one I'm gonna get. Am I gonna get the packs and do a really good TOTS? Or am I still going to keep on going and try getting myself more icons in my team, as I really wanted a full icon team. And yeah, I've got some absolutely stonking icons in my team. So yes, guys, that is what we're going to do. That is what we're up to today. Make sure you hit a like and a subscribe when you join. It would mean a lot to me. Right, let's get on with it. There you have it. Right, let's do it. So you go into one league. I'm going to do the Bundesliga. That is my Bundesliga team there, guys. We have 8 first owned in there. I hope. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So yeah, we definitely have 8 at least first owned Bundesliga players in there, and yeah, we just got to score 10 goals, we got to win 6 games, and we got to have 5 through ball assists. Through ball assists, absolutely easy. That's the only assist I ever do anyway, and yeah, the rest of it's just time. So there you go. We got one viewer in there. Hello, welcome to FIFA Save My Life. It is good to have you on board. Welcome to the disaster that is me doing this. Normally, I usually get every single icon swap, which I probably will do again now. But yeah, what we got to look at is it usually takes me quite a while. I'm not going to say that I'm the quickest at doing them. So yeah, right, I'm just turning that down a bit. Otherwise, it sounds like a race course. And yeah, off we go. So yeah, this is the formation. I don't change my formation. This is the one I've been using for a couple of weeks now. I will do a video on it actually soon, because I've tested it out. I absolutely love this formation. It has done me proud in Weekend League. It's got me to Elite. I'm winning games every time in Elite. And yeah, really enjoy it. So yeah, if you've got any questions on the formation or want to have a look at it or want to try it out yourself, let me know and I can talk you through it live online. And this guy is rage quit. That is an absolute gimp. I hate people like that. Oh, why have you done that? Why have you wasted my time? I'm going to warn you now, I've got a massive headache. Although I look jolly, I'm a little bit... It feels like I'm hungover, but I'm not, because I don't drink alcohol. But yeah, there you go. We've got a fellow Bundesliga. Are you a Liverpool fan? Boo, boo. But here we go. Right. Let's try again. See if this guy doesn't rage quit. Through ball, but Lewandowski's not moving particularly fast. Oh. Lewandowski. By the way, I will be doing a lot of tongue action, which sounds sexy, but it really isn't. When I'm concentrating, I've noticed, especially on FIFA, my tongue tends to work overtime. I tend to do a lot of that. So, yeah, be aware. be warned. And don't judge. Oh, God. I usually actually have really good teams because I don't, but recently I've put everything I own into icon SBCs, so I'm left with not very good players, to be fair. Normally I have like everybody really good who I've done SBCs and objectives for and stuff like that, but oh, that would have been a 3-ball. But yeah, we're kind of on the scraps of humanity. No, scraps of FIFA22. And this is what's left. My other teams are even worse. Apart from La Ligue 1 and Premiership, I can kind of, but we don't need Premiership on this one, so that's a bit of a bummer. But I think we need Ligue 1. We got La Liga to do as well. It might be La Liga Serie A and La Liga Serie A and Bundesliga. I got a horrible feeling it's those three that we got to do in this. These are the first ones I do because they're the least boring. They're the ones that take the longest, but they are the least boring. So get them out of the way, and then yeah, it's hunker down for the snooze fest that is icon swaps in. Get in. Icon swaps in squad battles. That's just it's just the worst, isn't it? It's just honestly the worst. So yeah, that's what we'll be working on next. After we've done this, right? Let's just double check that worked before we do. This is the hint of the day. Do not start and do like 10 games. I've done this before. 10 games and then realise that none of them count because you haven't quite got the right stuff for it. So Bundesliga win 6, yeah, 1-8, yeah, 1-8, yeah. Right, let's do it. Let's do it, babies. We're on it. As long as we don't make any changes to this team, we are on fire. Right. We are on fire. I hate tea, but my son got me a tea from McDonald's this morning, so I have to appreciate that and drink it. Sorry, McDonald's, if you want to sponsor me, by all means do. I love your burgers, clearly, and I do love your coffee, and I do love your orange juice and other things. But your tea sucks. Tea sucks X. Right. You ain't gonna win like this. And I do first goal wins. I do first goal wins, which is a bit of a bummer sometimes because you get kicked out by FIFA if you lose quite a few on the trot. But I try not to. I try to win most of my games, so then it gets it done as fast as possible. But I find you get little runs where you just don't win a game for a little bit. I don't know if it's FIFA against you or if it's just get it in your mindset and you need a break and you're not taking it because you're close to finishing it. I don't know, but yeah, I find that. Oh crap! It was a self-fulfilling prophecy, wasn't it? Oh, that was a pen. That was a Stonewall pen. Gimps. Doodaloo. Oh my god. Come on. This guy's all over me. Like a rush. Like a rush. Nope. Oh crap. That's awful. That's just awful. Awful, awful. Oh my god. What is wrong with me? And there I do first goal wins. As you can see, I think first goal wins is the best way of doing this. I've won a couple of games already. But that was awful. I just let him run through me, and I was completely helpless to do anything about it because I was rubbish, to say the least. But there you go. That is the foot swap sweat. We are in the midst of it, and we are sharing it. My live pain. My pain is live. Welcome everybody. I can see a few people in the chat already. Hello, I hope you're well. Oh my god, that's awful. And again another goal. Oh, for God's sake, what is going on with me? Got stage fright. Used to just put my head down and getting on with this. But I thought I'd share it with you guys. And I'm having a mare. I mean, Berkey in goal probably isn't the greatest. I probably should go out and buy myself a Euro or something just for this, and then sell them afterwards, because that would probably be okay. Because I've got enough I've got 8 plus first own players in there anyway, so I could definitely do that. But yeah, he's not particularly the best. He's not bad, but. Aye, aye, aye. Yeah. How did I miss that? How did I miss that? But I did. God. Oh, he did the same. Oh my god, what kind of pass was that? Oh dear, that's neither any of the things other than a win. But that was hilarious. That was a nice goal by the header of the goalkeeper. Can't even replay that bad boy because he quit, as you should. It is first goal wins, and yeah, we're loving that. Hopefully everybody else is going to do the icons. I'd love to know what you're going to get in your icon packs, or what you're going to go for. Are you going to just go for the packs, because obviously there is amazing stuff to get in there. If you're going really heavy in the old tots department, there is all sorts of teams that you could be going for, because again, obviously by now you've probably got a kind of a league lockdown, whether you've gone properly in for Ligue 1 and gone the old PSG way and that, and tried doing that, or whether you've gone Premiership and you're kind of doing that, or there is again an awful lot of people, quite rightly so, has done a Serie A. Either people who are obviously Serie A fans, but also people who just appreciate the fact that there really has been some very good cards this year, and very cheap ones as well. So yeah, Serie A is a good one. and you'll be able to do that. And again, that would be great because tots will be quite heavy in there. You know, you've got the usual suspects who will get a tots in there, but at the same time, it will be quite cheap as well to buy some afterwards as well. So if you want to build yourself a tots team, oh hello, that was bad. Then yeah, I think Serie A this year has been absolutely amazing, in the fact that it's had so many good SBCs, so many good cards come out in the promos, that you can build such a cheap team. There's not quite the same spin for La Liga. I think you can build yourself a good team. You've had some good players. You've had like Player of the Month, Courtois, and players like that. But I just don't think there's been, obviously early doors, it was great to have the old flashback Benzema and stuff like that. But yeah, I don't think they've kept up quite as well as the Serie A has, to be fair. I think there's been a lot better in Serie A than there has been in La Liga. But Bundesliga gains another one with some very good players, basically either Borussia Dortmund or Bayern Munich. But again, you can build yourself a strong squad if you got like your Haaland and Lewandowski up front. You've got yourself, you know, obviously Kimmich in midfield as per usual. You've got a couple of really good cards in there, but again, not massively exciting, is it? There's like a few players, and it's the same old players. We wanted something a bit different every year, and we I think Serie A this year has been probably the more different of them all. This is going to be a goal. Aye. Shoes uncomfortable. Right. Right, let's see what we get this time. Yeah, that's crap. This is the difference when you start playing with normal players again. You like gold players and silver players that you just have. Because I've absolutely rinsed my squad. I have mudded it massively due to the fact that I've done SBCs I wanted to do, and I've done crap. Oh, what a shot! To be fair, that deserves me to quit. Okay, what you do is stop celebrating. There you go. That was worth it, to be fair. But yeah, I've kind of mudded my entire squad for icons. I have completely gone icon friendly, and yeah, got an awful lot of icons in my team, and kind of done every icon SBC going. So yeah, I have a lot of players gone. I have a lot of icons which are absolutely, in these situations, absolutely no good. I did not have forethought and think, I keep some players back for swaps. So I'm actually, normally swaps are mega fast for me because I have such a good pool of players that I do it. Because I'm doing a poor man's road to glory this year, I'm not spending money on it. I kind of ended up with some poor players, but I can do that. But I have got some terrible players in there, as well as some good ones. I've hung on to some. The main ones that I've hung on to be fair, are the ones that are live. So I've hung on to live card. Obviously, in this team alone, I obviously had. I've just packed in the last promo those two cards, so Gunter and Boyetta. And again, obviously, Tolisso was live, but obviously they got knocked out in the last round, and I haven't got him to be in an SBC so far, but he will disappear into an SBC probably after this. Obviously, he's a live card. He's alone. He's a live card, but again, he's not worth putting into anything at the moment. Now, again, I just packed him in one of the 81 pluses upgrades just before we went into kind of the week before TOTS. So that is why I have this. But normally I have like amazing cards. Normally I have like a Neuro in goal. I have all sorts of things, and it makes it so much easier to do these. But I don't. I've just got to work that a little bit harder to achieve stuff. Which is part of the fun and why I'm doing videos on it and kind of doing live, just because why not? You know, come and join me for the fun. Come and join me for the heartache. So far I've won like 50% of my games, and yeah, just gotta kind of go on myself. No. That's not where I passed it. Oh, that would have been a through ball and a goal and a win and a everything else, and bugger is the answer on that one. Bugger, 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 bugger. Oh god, this guy's got Player of the Month, Kylian Mbappe. He has been the scourge of FIFA 22. I have absolutely hated how people have done, so many people have done him. Hello, there you go. So many people have done him, and he was 2.5 million or whatever he was, 2.2 million. That is a lot of fodder / coins to have hanging around. So a lot of people have spent a lot of money on him. Quite rightly so, because he's been an absolute pain in my ass. He has scored against me pretty much every game that I've had in weekend league and stuff like that. Whether I win the game or lose the game, he is the absolute scourge and pain in the ass. This should be a win, but he's probably very good if he's playing a team like this. Yeah, that's been the worst card to come up against, I think, in FIFA. Obviously, to start with, it was like your Kimmiches and stuff like that. We all hated coming up against Kimmich because he was impossible. I haven't seen too many of special Kimmiches in people's teams. I know that he's massively expensive, but that was awful, wasn't it? So. Little bronze keeper is pulling him out. Oh, okay. No one over there. That's not to him, is it? I was going to say, if that goalkeeper saved that, he's a bronzy. He's absolutely mullering me at the moment. Come on. Do better than this. Oh, for God's sake, that wasn't a very good pass either. Oh, for God's sake. think it's Julianos Lucas. I'm really sorry, I've got terrible eyesight and it's really small on my screen. Elite players are everywhere on swaps. Makes it much harder, even if I'm in Division 2. What packs are you going for? Joshua asks. I don't know, Josh. I've got to admit, it's a difficult one. I'm gonna kind of. I think I'm just gonna play it by ear and see what happens. I don't know. Again, if I show you my team, it seems you're here and you've asked the question. Let's take away, and maybe you can suggest what I go for. Maybe you can help me, because I don't kind of know. That's my team at the moment, as it is. So you've got. I need a kind of another centre back if I'm going to go purely iconish. I could do with a right back, so you're looking at your lights of Cafu and obviously Alberto. I could do with a goalkeeper, which obviously we do have in there. We have obviously Van der Sar, so he could be for 5 tokens I could easily take him and put him in there, or I could go a bit more and go for Roberto Carlos there and really make it good. So again, or I just roll the dice and go for the other one. So let's have a quick look at what we've got to get. But I don't know. I haven't quite decided. This is the same as last time. I didn't decide and I just plowed it in. So part of me is just telling me to get like the main packs, like this 85 for 5. And then probably those 2 as well. It's kind of, and then go for tots and get loads of tots. Yeah, I would kind of thinking I could do with Van der Sar. I could just go. I don't really need an attacker mid, since as I have 96 Ronaldo and Eusebio and people like that. I just don't need them. Don't need Dalglish. I do need Carlos. He would be good. Or I could go for 93 Icons Moment Pack and just hope that I get a defender in there. Hope that I get maybe someone like Maldini or someone like that. But there is an awful lot of terrible ones in there. Probably a player pick would be nicer, but I'd have to wait for that. Other than that, to be honest, I could replace my Lothar Matthäus, and that kind of tickles my fancy. If I'm going to go icon again, don't need Rulhulet, just got him, so I've just packed him in a thing. So yeah, and I don't need an attacker. So it's kind of between, I'll be honest, it's between Lothar Matthäus, it's between a 93 icon player pick, and probably either Roberto Carlos and Van der Sar is my thing. I'm going to be honest. What's great is that you can get 1181 plus players from each league in objectives. Yes, I've been doing those. Again, you can't see my entire collection, but I have. I've got 50 packs, and they are very good packs. I've got I've got 3 ultimate packs in there, I think. I've got loads of decent ones, but I have been definitely doing these different packs for the things. So there you go. There's the Premier League one. Got Ligue 1. Got 81 pluses. The 81 pluses there. I got 83 plus attack packs. 286s. There's loads of 286. I think there's 386s. I got 85s, and again then past the 30. You can see loads. So I'm doing them, and again I've got a few to do from last night and the night before. So I completely agree. It's amazing at the moment. Then I'm getting King Kenny, and then VDS. Yeah, but my son needs King Kenny. To be fair, he does a lot. He does the icon packs the same as I do, but he just keeps on getting defender. He's the opposite to me. I get strikers and midfielders and attacking midfielder. He gets defenders and goalkeepers. Well, he's already got Marquinhos. He's already got himself Donnarumma in goal. The team of the year. He packed both of them. Team of the year and Donnarumma, Donnarumma and Marquinhos. Sorry. So yeah, he kind of got those and didn't need them, but he keeps on getting defenders like Baresi and stuff like that, not even great ones. So yeah, he kind of needs one. So I think he's going for King Kenny as well. That he does look absolutely brilliant. I think I had his 91 early on, but yeah, he's really good. One league. Oh yeah, I'm in my other team. Prem only. It's not Prem only, but it was. Yeah, we could go for. Could be good for Tots. Yes, I thought it could be good for Tots. I'm kind of thinking that for maybe just the live. I'd like to do live. I think you can get, I think, 20 from the 85 pluses or 86 pluses, whatever it is, and then you've got 25 for the other two. So you've got like 70 odd players to open in live, and in those they should be high rated. So I kind of think that they would be good. I kind of don't really want to do community particularly. I know there's going to be some good, and I'll probably look at SBCs and community in that, but I'm kind of holding off for Premier and, to be honest, Ligue 1, because you know everybody wants a Neymar, Mbappe, and Messi. But other than that, yeah, I don't know. I'm going for the 92 plus pack. Yeah, it's kind of the one I'm kind of thinking might be the 93. Sorry, that could be the good one. Georgie Best looks real, underrated. He is. I've got his 93. 93. Really like him. Doesn't fit into my team anymore, unfortunately, because I've kind of gone with this formation and stuck with it. I could put him as right wing back, to be honest, but he doesn't track back as well, and he does create massive space. He's really good going forward, clearly, but he's not. So I kind of bring him on and put him up front because he's just as good a striker, if not a better striker than he is winger, to be honest. So yeah, Georgie Best is absolutely great. Do you think Moments Baresi is worth it? Well, my son's got Moments Baresi. He packed him in he did the Moments, or I did it for him, should I say? Because yeah, I did the Moments for him on his account. He's on Xbox, and yeah, I did it for him, and he got Moments Baresi. I really liked him. I really like the look of him. I think, yes, he's slower. He's not as fast as some icon players, but a lot of the icon defenders are slower, because back in the day that was the thing. You were better at defending, but you weren't as fast. The faster players were on the wing and stuff. You didn't have so many fast players in defence. Now you get put in defence if you're fast, but you don't have to be great at defend. Again, case in point, Everton's Godfrey is amazing. I love Everton and Godfrey, but at the same time he's really fast, but he's not particularly great at defending. There is better defenders out there who are slower, and I'm not talking about Harry Maguire, but it's so back in the day they were a bit slower, but I think what you get with that is they're better at defending, so their positional placing is much better than your faster defenders on this game. The only way I wouldn't get him is depending on what else you have in defence. If you could get yourself a Marquinhos or a Diaz or something like that, then personally, yes, they're better because he's faster and as good at defending. But if you ain't got that, then yeah, I would definitely be looking at someone like personally, if I had the choice, I would go Puyol. And I know my son was very much wanting Puyol if he got like a defender, if it wasn't Maldini at the Holy Grail. But yeah, I would say if you're looking at doing one of the SBCs, then personally I would be looking at Puyol. That would be my tip of the day. Some defenders today are slow, but very good. Like my tip, yes, yeah, there is some. Again, obviously, some not so good, but the majority of them are really good. Yerry Mina is slow on FIFA. Actually, if you watch him in real life, and excuse me, I go watch him a lot, and he's actually really fast. And he deceiving it. He's one of those that I think FIFA have really done him dirty. In the fact that they've put him really slow. He's actually much faster than he is in real life. I tried Puyol and I was really impressed. Yeah, personally, that's my hint of the day when it comes to the icon SBCs. Yeah, if you can do Maldini, bust it out and do him. He is by far the best defender in the game, pretty much, than anybody else at this moment in time before Tots. But if you're looking at, you've got a budget and you're looking at that 300 odd grand mark and you've got enough fodder / money to put into it and you want a defender, personally, if I got a choice between Brazy and Puyol, personally, I'd be going Puyol. Puyol's a little bit more mobile, a little bit better on the ball, and certainly better in the air because, again, Frankie Brazy is of the era. That's crap, isn't it? Frankie Brazy is of the era where you could be 5'9" in a central defender, which I never kind of understood was a good thing. But back in the day, that was. You didn't whether crossing wasn't a thing or not. I can't remember. But he was 5'9" on the game, especially. That comes in problem because crossing this year is actually really good. Crossing this year can be really good. So, I would definitely be. Puyol is obviously massive. He's I think he's 6'2" or something like that. He's definitely 6 foot plus. So yeah, you get that advantage that he's a little bit taller. Definitely very good in the air. I've had a lot of Puyol score against me at headers and stuff like that, at corners. So yeah, he's definitely much better. Yeah, if I got the choice between Puyol and Baresi, in real life it would be Baresi, but in FIFA world I would definitely be looking at the Puyol master. Puyol pants down. Every team last year or in the year before was called Puyol pants down. Oh my god. I do have flashback for Ran, and he's monstrous. Yes, I hate that player. I didn't do him. I had no coins, no fodder, no nothing at the time. I'd put everything into an SBC. To be fair, I think that was when I got myself R9. But, so I don't regret it. But at the same time, I didn't do him. And I really could have done with him. And I still, every weekend league, a bit like Mbappe, the player of the month, come up against him, and when you do, it's like, ooh. Oh, what am I doing? That was really bad. That's better. So yeah, normally you come up against him and he's just like, he's a brick wall. He is nightmare. Him, and to be fair, Ramos you don't see very much, but he is amazing. He is, again, a bit like what we're talking Puyol, not necessarily the fastest, but yeah, definitely knows where to be at the right time. The only thing you get a disadvantage with Ramos is he does a little bit get out of position because he's got that high medium rather than medium or medium high. So that's the only disadvantage with him, but other than that, he's absolutely brilliant. What have we got? I have 3 centre-back options next to him. Blanc, Prime Vidic, and Davinson Sanchez. Blanc, I think, was great last year. I don't think he's particularly great this year. I've not seen a lot of him, but I've seen a lot of people who I know play the game quite well, who normally have him, didn't have him this year. Yeah, he's not one that I would say. There you go, guys. That's where we are with We've won 6 games out of 8, I think it was, or 9, maybe. And again, yeah, we're halfway to scoring 10 goals, and we're on our way to the 3 balls, which won't take long. So yeah, it's that's really good. I like Vidic. Vidic is all right, actually. Again, I wouldn't go overboard. I wouldn't go out of my way to get him, but he's all right. Davinson Sanchez is a tank. He is really good, to be fair. I've had him a lot on foot swaps. On what's it called? The whatever it's called. The thing where you go on and you do squads that not your own. I've gone blank. But yeah, I've had him a lot on that, and he is really good. He's really good. He's like a tank. He's not the fastest again. He's not the best at everything, but he's actually really good at just being in the way and tanking it, really. And it kind of reminds me a lot of Sol Campbell. I had Sol Campbell for quite a while. I put him in an SBC in the end because he was I had not the baby but the mid, and he was a little bit outdated. He was that's going to be offside, isn't it? Yeah. So he reminds me a lot of Sol Campbell, and I love Sol Campbell until I had to get rid of him, and then I got myself Ferdinand in a pack, so it was Ferdinand was a little bit more mobile and a little bit better. You can see there's a message. I will read it in a sec, my friends. Concentrating. I have warned you that when I concentrate, I zone out a little bit. Just a little bit. There you go. Player pick campaign bags were really lovely for me. Oh, okay. What did you get? I got to admit, I've done all of them and got absolute crap apart from one, which was the Motherload. I did, and again, I can't complain about it. It makes up for all of them, to be fair. I got absolute crap from all of them. Apart from Vinny Jr. Oh, crap. Apart from Vinny Jr. Headliners. So yeah, Vinny Jr. headliners I've got, and he is great. I don't tend to play him an awful lot anymore because obviously I don't play wingers. But he does rotate onto my bench every now and again and come off, and he's really fast. 88 Marlon is poison. Yes. Again, I've seen a lot of people with him, and again, obviously got decent upgrades as well. He is really good. He is really good. Again, to be fair, I score a lot with this 83 when I'm doing like objectives and stuff. He always comes out. I roll him out. Part of the reason I ain't got rid of him is obviously he's a live card, which you've got to live and hope that he goes up a bit. And then it makes it worth putting into an SBC if he's like an 85, 86. Otherwise, an 83 ain't worth it. You can go and buy one of those for £1,000. But as a first owner, he's really useful for the Bundesliga or Dutch objectives or something like that. He is really good to roll out, and he does score goals, as we're seeing here. He does put some goals in the back of the net. So I can only but no. Oh, only but think how good he is. And that. Oh, hello. I'm guessing one of the ones you got from the packs was Davinson Sanchez, from what I can see, which is a great pull. He's worth like 250 grand or something ridiculous like that. He is. I did look at him. Because over weekend league I was doing all right, but I was letting in stupid goals. That's got to be offside, surely. No, okay, good. Oh my god, this goalkeeper, Navas. I love Navas, to be fair. He's such a good goalkeeper on this. If he gets like a better card, I know he's got one in form or something like that, but if he had a much better card, I think I'd get him. And that's a through ball. So yeah, what we got? Got 88 Ansu Fati. Ooh, Di Maria. Nice. That's the 91. Is that the Adidas numbers up? Got it, because that is really good. I like that one. Ice Varane. Okay. And Dempsey. Ooh, Captain's Dempsey as well. Is that the new Captain's Dempsey? Because if it is, that's a great pull as well. Hard to link, but very, very good. Is he Premier League now? No, the Captain's Dempsey, sorry. I think he might be. Do you think that Prime Moments pack is worth it too? The play pick. Well, I'm going to be honest. It's hard to say for me because I did it, and I got myself 93 rated Ruud Gullit, which I already had a 90 rated Ruud Gullit, so I kind of could have taken or leave it. Although he is a nice upgrade. But yeah, I got an absolute belter out of it. I got 93 Gullit, so one of the top picks that you could get. But my other two picks were Trezeguet and Rivaldo. So, you know, again, Rivaldo would have been the one I picked other than Thing, and then he wouldn't have been very useful and he wouldn't have been very good. So they're cheap enough. I think what they like 400 grand or something like that. They're quite cheap. But what they are, and I do them because I do them for content, and I do it for because I'm trying to build a icon team. But I do them because that's the reason. I think the again, it's quite transparent why they're out at the moment. Is because obviously EA are trying to get you to sink your coins into everything. So then when it comes to TOTS, it's sexy, it's exciting, and you put your hand in your pocket and you start buying points. That's the reason they've brought out such a good SBC now. If you're not up for TOTS, if you're not looking at TOTS and going, oh great, I've got to go and get myself a load of TOTS, or you're not concentrating on a league that you want to increase and get the better players for, because whatever you're going to get from TOTS is going to be better than what you've already got in that league pretty much, other than Team of the Year. So yeah, if you're not looking at increasing your team, then knock yourself out. It's an icon. I love icons because I'm an old geezer. And they're much better for me because I love the players. Ruud Gullit was one of my heroes growing up. Van Basten was one of my heroes growing up. Gary Lineker was definitely a hero at Everton growing up. So yeah, I've got all the players. Maradona was a hero, though he's out of the game now, but he was a hero of mine, sort of watching him, although he did kill England during the '86 World Cup. I remember it well. But yeah, there's a lot of players in there that mean a lot to me because they're my era. This is, players, guys who are young, and I don't know how old you guys are, but, if you're 16, 17, something like that, this is your era to a certain degree. In 20 years time, you're going to be looking back at these players saying the same thing as I did, or Mbappe was my hero, or Neymar was my hero, or Ronaldo, Messi were the players of the day. And when they're icons, that's why you would want them to nostalgically look at. And again, that's the reason I go icon heavy every year, is because they're the players that I would have loved to play with if FIFA was as good as it is now back when I was a kid. So yeah, it was blocky, it was horrible, and it wasn't based on anything like this. So it wasn't pretty and it wasn't sexy. Where this is much better. It's obviously realistic and it's brilliant and it's good fun and there's a lot to it. But you do get to play at your fantasies of building your ultimate team, clearly. And my ultimate team includes an awful lot of icons because that's the team. That's the players I loved growing up. But yeah, for yourselves, guys, it would have to be what's your aim for your squad. Icons are brilliant because they fit into any squad. But if you're you crap. Who's that? This is awful. You've got the kits are a real clash here. And that's a goal. So yeah, you got. It's kind of, what do you think? I think they're decent value, but it depends on what you want left over for TOTS really, and what TOTS you're looking at. Because again, I'm going to be looking at probably Premiership, see what comes out in the Premiership. If not, I will probably hold off a lot more for Ligue 1 because obviously you got 3 or 4 absolutely sexy cards in there that are guaranteed to be in there that are going to be worth a lot more. Even if you get them untradeable, they're going to be worth a lot more in your team. If you get them tradable, you can sell them and you're minted for the rest of the game and you can really enjoy yourself. So it depends on what you're looking for. Let's see if we can get these final couple of wins and goals. Well, we don't need wins, but we need goals. Since it's first goal wins, which is everybody's been playing the game today. Again, are you guys doing this? Have you got further than I have so far? Did you start last night? This guy is not quitting. After I said everybody's playing the game, this guy is not playing the game. He's not quitting on first goal. What a boo. Boo. Let's just absolutely kill him then. Guy's got a Man United kit and a Man United badge. He ain't used to winning lately, so he's going to hang on, try getting a win, isn't he? Do the bad sport thing. Hate to say, I do find the players that do stay on have English badges. They do have like a lot of Liverpool badges, a lot of Man United badges. Tend to be the ones that don't do first goal wins, and it's weird. Again, maybe you notice it as well. I don't know. I'm not saying Man United fans are bad or anything like that, because there's obviously a lot of them. Yeah, very weird how some people don't play the game and everybody else does. Because he must. This isn't his first ever game, so he must have played other games, scored a goal first, and then they quit and go, oh, that's nice. And everybody's heard first goal wins. So just to completely ignore that is just, you're an arse hat, aren't you? You're just an arse hat. I hate players like this. Oh, for God's sake, how did you miss that? So what formations do you guys play in your game now? Most people have settled on a formation by now, hopefully. I've kind of been messing around with mine, unfortunately. I've kind of a lot of bad weekend leagues due to the fact that I've messed around with my formation, but that can't be offside if the player touched it and pushed it back. Wish they'd get that right. Talisa. Ah, you always get one. Always get one. Right. My team's not really made for going past first goal, ideally. It's kind of a pants team that has crap stamina and all the rest of it, so I'm kind of, it's going to get worse before it gets better. Gnabry, I don't like you very much in this game. You should be skillful and you're not. For God's sake. Tolisso has had an absolute stinker. Every pass he's done has not come off. I don't know why. Used to be one of my better players. And that's why I put Marco Royce up front. Hello guys, I can see a few more of you in here. We've had some great conversations already. If you want to join in, then please do. I am currently doing my foot swap sweat, as we like to call it. We are in the midst of a game that the guy didn't quit on first goal wins, so first one of the day, but we're going to try beating him anyway, though I don't need to because I've already won my 6 games and I'm into my other bits and I've done a through ball. But why not? It's going to make it a bit of an interesting game. Guy's a bit of an arse hat. But yeah, guys, let us know what you're doing. Let me know. Again, we've been having a discussion what's the best to do. I could see exactly what I was going to do then. What icon swaps you're going to be doing. We've had a few 93 pluses in the chat. We've had a couple of people looking at maybe doing the old fodder Rooney. Again, we've had a Dalglish fan, so we want Dalglish. Someone wants Dalglish in now. We've had a bit of a conversation about a couple of the icon SBCs. whether Baresi or Puyol's the better one to get. Puyol. And yeah, a few other things. So yeah, let us know what you're up to. Let us know what you're going to do for your icons if you get them. And which one, what do you need? Do you need a striker? Do you need a midfielder? Do you need a defender? Do you need goalkeeper? What's your plan? You're offside. You're not offside. Oh, for God's sake. That's a terrible pass. Why did I do that? Activate the defender, please. Did you see that? Literally 4 times I tried to activate the defender in front of him, and it activated anybody other than the player in front of the player, which you'd think would be the logical player to activate, but no. Oh my God. That was terrible. I don't know why I'm making that sub. I really don't. Don't even know why I'm looking at subs. I've got like silver and bronzes on the bloody bench. Awful. What a lovely player he is. First goal wins. No, I'm not going to do that. Man United badge. What an absolute arse hat. Right. Oh, I've done an objective. Let's double check which one I've done, so then I don't have to keep trying to do that one if it's something. Let's have a look. Bundesliga. 3 goals, 5. Done and dusted. Score 10 goals. 10 separate matches. 2 games to go by scoring 2 goals. Getting there, my friends. Getting there. Solid team. Solid Italian team. This is what I was saying about earlier on. If you look at the Italian teams, there are some really good players across there that are actually kind of transfer to FIFA very, very well. Very well. I think Oshman actually does really well. I had his player of the month because it was so cheap for a while, and played him for a while, to be fair, and he was really good. There's nothing wrong with him. He's lanky, he's strong, he's fast, he's got a bit of dribbling ability. He's really good. So yeah, there's a few players out there who really do transfer. This guy's going to rage quit, which is nice of him. Thank you very much. And yeah, they've got some good players there as well. Got a good goalkeeper just come out. Obviously, you got the goalkeeper that just came out in the last captains. You've got obviously great defenders. We obviously started with a Koulibaly that's still more than usable for Player of the Month, but we've had some decent ones. We've had De Vrij and people like that. You've had a great left back. I obviously still use Hernandez. I've got his Hernandez red pick. I'm massively using him. He's not really expensive anymore. He's about 200 grand. So yeah, he's really usable for anybody, to be honest. He's French, so a lot of players can link him with a lot of other players, excuse me. But yeah, they've got some really good players. And up front, they've got some brilliant players, to be fair. Like I said, Oshman. You've got Dybala was again one of the best players in a promotion that I've seen this year. His Foot Fantasy or whatever it was absolutely mudded. It was stupid. It was one of the best cards I've seen. So yeah, you could really build a good Serie A team. It makes me think I should have done it really, but I kind of went different ways. I kind of went anyway rather than sticking with one league, which was stupid. So I've ended up with a bit of a weird mishmash of players. Oh, good save. Well done, Burks. Berkey. Oh, you've ruined it now, Berkey. I said you were good for a second, and then you just lay down and let a ball go past you. It wasn't a particularly great shot. I forgive you. Just need to win one more game with one more goal. And Bundesliga is done. Bundesliga. That's been done in, what, an hour? So, not bad. I had to play a couple of full games because they wouldn't rage quit. Some guys got a hairdryer out there. But yeah, I've had to play a couple of full games with that, with the fact that they wouldn't rage quit. So yeah, it's an hour. It's not actually bad going for first one. That was terrible. I hang my head in shame. Gnabry, you are awful. If you weren't a live card, I'd be sticking you in an SBC like now. Not enough on that. Gnabry is like one of the biggest frauds in this game. He looks really good, 89 rated, and that's a goal. Alright, don't celebrate it. Oh, gonna have a full celebration. I kind of want to play games against these guys who do full celebrations. It's just kind of like, my view is, if you want a full celebration, clearly you want a full game. You are you're kind of anchoring for the full experience, if you will. So yeah, don't celebrate. I saw a guy the other day who put on, well, yesterday. He said, we're back with foot swaps. Don't forget, first goal wins. Don't press to quit. Your opponent, let them quit, because that's better. And I agree with that. Unless it gets to like kick off, then sometimes I do, just because they should have quit by now. So whether they're waiting to find out if you want them to quit, some of them. So that's kind of debatable. And the other one is don't celebrate, because people are doing you a favour by quitting. Oh my god, this keeper is amazing. I don't know which keeper it is, actually. What is it? Oh, he's going to be that Milligan or Maligan or whatever he is, the French dude. He's good. Apart from when I had him, which is the way of all goalkeepers, is when you have them, they're rubbish. But when someone else has them, they're absolutely phenomenal. Are we not quitting? This is what I mean. You've got to kind of get to that point where you're just about to kick off and they haven't quit. So you kind of, I don't know if they're waiting to see if you want them to quit or not. So you do, because it gets out of the way. But other than that, I tend to leave it to them. Right, that should be it. That should be our Bundesliga sewn up. Yes, it is. So Bundesliga has been sewn up. That is done. One down. Some more to do. So we got Bundesliga done and dusted. There is Van Bronk, whatever you're called. Hornbeck. Van Hornbeck. Van, by the way, I think when I worked in Holland, they told me it meant, I think it's like village or something like that. So Van, everybody who's called Van is village. Weird. But there you go, that is it. So that is, well, it's got a nice little design on the side now. I don't know where that came from. Where's that come from? A little flashing design. Has anybody seen that before? Think that might be new. Maybe that's set up for... maybe that's set up ready for team of the season. Lad, I've only got one team to go for the icon player pick. I'll let you know. Ooh, yeah. Can you? Yeah, let us know which you're going to get. Or again, if you want to, then I can share screen with you, and we can do it as a part of the live video. If you're doing it anytime today, I will be on all day. If you want to do it, we'll do a share screen and we can open it together. That would be really good. I would like to do that. If you are up for that, we can share the excitement together. There's an offer. I let you open it, but we just do a share screen so I can watch it. Or if you want me to open it, seeing as I've had such good luck recently, I'm quite happy to do it. But I'm quite happy either way. Let me know, guys. It would be really good if you wanted to do that. Right, I've got to do another one now. So we are Bundesliga is done. That is crossed off the list. We are going to do. I'm on Xbox. That's gutting. My son's on Xbox, but that doesn't really help. Okay. Let us know. Send me. Have you got my Twitter or something like that? If you're on Twitter, send me like a little shot of it, and I'll put it on. Show everybody what you get. That'd be really cool. So we got Serie A and Ligue 1 to do. Serie A, Ligue 1. We've got. So if we're going to do, who do we do first? Let's get Ligue 1 out the way because that's the best. That's probably the one that I've got the best with. So we've got to win 6 matches again, 10 goals and 6 scoring crossings. So yeah, let's get this one out of the way because it's going to be the biggest bitch out of them all. I absolutely hate the crossing. I hate them. Sure, mate. Nice man. Thank you very much. Really do appreciate that, my friend. Really do. In fact, it'd be great. But yeah, if you got my inbox on the old thing, and I'm following you, or you're following me, just DM me or message me and let me know, and we'll. I'll put it up on here. Right, I'm clearing out my team because I'm going to create my Ligue 1 team. Ligue 1. I wish you could. I don't see why we're getting so many loans when you can only use one loan in anything. I've not had anything use more than one loan, other than if you play full-on friendly, which no one does anymore. There's no need to play full-on friendlies anymore because there's just no benefit to it at all. There's no point. Other than a warm-up, if you want to do warm-up before weekend league or something like that. Right, let's do league on. Let's see what I got. I've got a horrible feeling I've got Lopez. There you go. Lopez will do. I'm not going to put a loan in because I've got one loan up front that I'm definitely going to be putting in. Left back. I don't think I have. I know who's going to go there. Yeah, you're not going to go in there. I know who's going to go in there either as well. It's not going to be you. You go in there. Yet. But you're definitely going in there. And you're definitely going in there. Right. Dee doo 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 doo. Dee doo doo doo. So many loans, not allowed to play. Right. Right. You go there. You go there. You go there. You go in there. And then I need a manager. Done. 98, that would do me. And done. Right, that's the team I'm going to use. So I've got to do crosses. So luckily I've got a decent header in the fact that I've got Icardi up front. And crossing wise, I've got obviously a couple of good crosses in Neymar and thinking this guy's got Ginola, which is gutting because he's really good. And again, he's a bit like the Mbappe. He tends to score against me every time, so there you go. That's a terrible pass. Oh, that was a good cross. Oh dear. Absolute dick. Don't celebrate, you don't need to. I've quit. I'm doing the first goal wins. I'm doing the right thing. Just quit. Oh, come on, that would have been my first cross. No, I guarantee that doesn't start a cross. That doesn't count as a cross, but there you go. No. Right, as always, I double check that actually counted as anything, because the worst thing you can do is do about 10 games and realise that none of that's counted for anything. Liga and wins, yes. On no crosses. Oh, hate the fact that I didn't count as cross. Right, let's get on with it then. Now we know we've got an eligible team and it's working. Let's get on with it. Let's win some more. Excited to find out what Lucas man has got in his pack. I'll let you know as soon as he lets me know. Obviously been a busy boy over the night. I chilled out. It's a beautiful day out there, by the way. Oh, you're gonna? Have you done it? Ooh. Have you done it already? Have you? Oh, that's rubbish. It's going to be offside if we don't get it. Could have been in business. It was awful. Neymar, how do you have that really shocking control right there? Right, my Twitter. My Twitter is. Make sure I got it right. I'm pretty sure I know it. It is at FIFA Save My Life, all one word. So at FIFA Save My Life, FIFASAVED. MYLIFE, all one word. FIFA saved my life. Yeah, if you do it, let's have a look. Can I do? Let's have a look. Excellent. I will have a look now. Bear with me. There you go. There is FIFA Save My Life. Let's have a look. That's you've sent a notification. Is it on the messages? I'm guessing, yeah. Message requests. No, he just tweeted me in it. Ah, there you go. There you have it. Ooh. So slow. There you go. So that's what you got. Yeah, oh, do you know what? I would die for that Carlos Alberto. That Carlos Alberto, I would absolutely love. King Kenny, good though. King Kenny is very, very good. Gattuso, meh. Yeah, you're good to stay away from him. it depends on who you had at right back, but personally, I absolutely love Carlos Alberto. But King Kenny, if you're looking for a striker, that is your man. That is amazing, mate. Well done. How much is King Kenny worth nowadays? It's got to be like 800,000, something like that. What do you reckon? 800 grand? Could be. That's off the top of my head, I don't know, but yeah, it's got to be about 800 grand. That is really good. Well done, mate. You really pleased with that? I would imagine. But yeah, you've got two really good ones out there. You obviously got one stinker. We all get one stinker. I had Trezeguet in my one. But yeah, that is brilliant, Paul. So King Kenny or Alberto. I'm jealous of the Alberto. I'm going to say that now. Very jealous. I could really, as you've seen with my team, I could massively do with Alberto. I do love Seamus Coleman, of course I do, because he's an Everton player, but he isn't particularly the best, let's be honest. Well, that's just not good, is it? King Kenny is that 350? Oh my god. Wow, really? Prices this year. What is wrong with them? Honestly, surely you think EA would do something about it, or could do something about it, where they could like push the prices up of stuff, or minimum price of stuff. That is ridiculous. 350 grand for a absolute brilliant. Alberto is the same price. Wow. So have you definitely picked King Kenny, have you? Good choice. Unless you're going to go for the Prime Moments King Kenny and on the old foot swaps, and then nearly an own goal. Go for a solid right back. I had him last year, Alberto. I've got to admit, he was absolutely brilliant. I had him at end game. I literally had him till the end of the game. Yeah, let us know which one you've gone for. Are you definitely going for King Kenny, have you? Decent choice, to be fair, either way. Really good choice. The only thing I would maybe not gone for King Kenny is only because you can, for very few tokens, you can get a Moments one rather than a thing. Than a Prime. Well, you know, if I take King Kenny, I can do something else in the swaps. Yeah, very, very true. This is very true. What else are you going to do in the swaps? That's the big question now. What's your plan? What's your plan of action in the swaps? Are you going to go and get one of the other players? Are you going to get a Mateus or a Carlos or anybody like that? Or are you going to go and roll the dice? Or just get a lot of fodder ready for tots? To be fair, the choices are so good. Yesterday I did a little video, and you know, I never really do videos on like these things because I don't need, you know, they don't tend to get traction for me. But I just wanted to say how good I thought it was. Oh, that's crap, isn't it? I love this Poyet, by the way. Oh, come on. Who's that with the 50p head? That's got to be Neymar. Neymar 50p head. Gutted Denier didn't win in the last round to go up. He would have been really good. West Ham buggers. Yeah, West Ham beat obviously Lyon, which obviously means Denier didn't get an upgrade. Denier is one of the best defenders I've had. We talked about earlier on, like Varane and that. I think he's like a really cheap Varane. He's been absolutely brilliant for me, but at 87 he's not going to go up anymore and kind of not going to be any good anymore. So unless he gets a tots, if he gets a tots, I'm all over that. I will definitely replace him with a tots. But he's been probably the best defender I've had this year. Go on, my son. Oh crap, that was a good goal. I'll let you have that. That was a very good goal. King Kenny is then I traded Prime Vidic in the SBC. Good man. Replaced my Griezmann, who I love. Yeah, he's. I would say he's definitely better than Griezmann. I would say he's definitely. Last year I had him for quite a while, right until the end of the game, I think, pretty much, and then I packed myself, I think, Cantona and Ronaldinho or something like that, the prime moments, right at the very end when it meant nothing and you could like do an SBC for £2.50 in a bag of crisps. So yeah, it was. I replaced him then at the end, to be honest. But he was pretty much my striker. Him and Cruyff were my strikers all the way through until the end of the game. Absolutely loved him. Oh my crap! What the hell's that? That's a cross. That guy's just done a cross. I've got a better team than I did with Bundesliga, and I'm not doing as well. Clearly, I'm just not focusing. I don't know. I'm blaming anybody and everything other than myself. It's me. Oh, God. He's got Mbappe. I have baby Cruyff next to him. Oh, Cruyff. I had mid-Cruyff last year. I had the 91 or whatever it was. Best card I've ever had in FIFA. I've got 96 Ronaldo up front and 96 like R9 up front at the moment, and Eusebio. Cruyff still by far the best striker I've ever had in this game, by far. He is amazing. He just does stuff that other players cannot do. If I could trade in R9 for like a Cruyff again, I would do. Massively. Part of me wants to do the attacker midfielder just in case I could get Cruyff out of it. I know it's like a very small chance, but and anybody else I get is going to be no use to me whatsoever. But it's the only player I want other than a defender and goalkeeper. Ooh. What are you doing? Hello. Yeah, baby Cruyff. Oh, baby Cruyff. That's a good pose of Denier. What's he bringing on? Oh, that was terrible. I should have lifted it over him. Going for the cross then. Should have gone for a shot. I hate with the crosses because it makes you think of different things than you'd normally do. What? Yes, across. One cross down. A lot to go. I think 4 to go. That's why I like Icardi there, because Icardi will score those crosses. So though he's not the tallest, his heading is 99.99. So you know he's going to at least try. That's a good team. That's someone's first team. Unless they really are completely and utterly stocked. That is definitely someone's first team I'm playing now. This is not going to go well, this game. Make sure if there's anybody in the chat who hasn't been here before or doesn't know who I am, by all means, go on, my son. Make sure you hit a like and a subscribe, my friends. It would really, really mean a lot to me. I am desperate to grow this channel. I want to do more streams. I'm really interested in doing giveaways. I want to be able to afford to do giveaways like FIFA points and prizes and shirts and stuff like that. And yeah, I want to really build a community. It's something I've loved doing over the last couple of years. I've built it up. We're very, very near 3,000 subscribers. I want to do a big 3,000 subscriber stream, and again obviously do some giveaways on that. I'll put my hand in my pocket and I'll buy some FIFA points, give them away hopefully during TOTS. So guys, yeah, if you haven't hit a like, you haven't hit a subscribe yet, join the group and yeah, hit a like and a subscribe. I would really appreciate it. It takes mere seconds of your time, but it does make an old man very happy. Right, we got hello from Matt, CCFC. I don't know what CCFC is, but I'm sure you'll tell me in a second. But yeah, ready for City Real. Yeah, I think that would be amazing. I'm really into the fact that obviously I want Man City to win the Champions League. It's the only thing they haven't won. I know, yes, they're spending a lot of money and they've bought the league and all that. People say that, but that's just the way football is these days. I really love the Man City team. I like the ethics of the team. I love the manager. I think he's just got to be one of the best managers in the world ever. I think Sir Alex Ferguson's right up there, and again obviously I think this guy's different but very similar in different ways. I think he's really good. He's got such a good ethic. He absolutely lives and breathes football. I kind of appreciate that. So yeah, and then obviously to be fair, my ex-manager Carlos Ancelotti has gone back over to Real Madrid. Quite understand that. He's got a choice between fighting relegation with Everton and going over to Real Madrid. I understand why he did that. And yeah, he's doing well. I don't have a problem with that. So again, it's nice to see him doing well. I like the Vinny Juniors and people like that coming out and doing really, really well. I love that Benzema is absolutely smashing it. I think it's going to be a great game. I think it's going to be one of the. It's either going to be. It's going to go one of two ways: classic or absolute snooze fest. It's going to be one of the two. There's going to be no middle ground there, guys. It's going to be either one or the other. So it's definitely going to be worth watching. Definitely going to be worth watching. Can you buy a player called Lemvies Twanley? Can you buy a player? Why? I don't understand. I'm confused. Confused massively. I've got a guy called Daniels, I think this is Luca, has just followed me on Twitter. I thank you. Make sure you follow the channel as well, the YouTube channel. It would be really good. Like I said, trying to grow it. I am small, technically, at the moment. I am only 2,900 and, I think, 12 or 13 subscribers. That's fairly small in the thing, but I'm very proud of it. I have grown it from clearly nothing like everybody else does, but I haven't done anything special with it or anything like that. I've just grown it and been honest, and yeah, it's grown, and it's grown quite well on FIFA 22, to be honest. FIFA 22, I've grown by like, I think, nearly 1,000 subscribers, so it's done well. I think I'm hoping TOTS is a really big thing for me. But yeah, it'd be really nice to have more of these. I like a stream. We used to do lots of streams, and then we had a couple of pain in the asses in the stream that used to turn up and just turn me off it. Just used to argue all the time, and I used to have to kick people out and stuff, and I just didn't like it at all. So yeah, it doesn't seem to be the case at the moment, so yeah, I'm really enjoying it. Oh my god, is there a chance of a goal here? Auto block United. Should have crossed it. Should have crossed it. This Kamara's still alive card, which is really good. Really good. He will be really, really good if he keeps going up. Cardi's not good enough crosser for that one. But I thought I'd give it a go. Right, this is terrible. That's a great cross. It's a great cross, good goal. Knew it was coming. I was awful. I'm a history teacher, by the way. Yeah, history teacher. Wow. Hello, sir. I have not done my homework. I'm afraid the dog ate it. Which was pretty much the story of my life at school. But it's yeah, cool. Where do you teach? You obviously don't give us a name. You know, just give us roughly where you are, not necessarily the school name. But yeah, that's really cool. School teacher. Are you on like half term at the moment, or is it like are you just skiving, or are you doing this in class? So if you're doing this in class, you're a very cool teacher. Playing a bit of FIFA, but I don't know how long you'll get away with that and if you keep your job, but... Oh, that's awful. Crap. I'm very impressed. History teacher. We have educational people and intellectual people in this stream. That's a first. Oh, there we go. He's got an okay team, and then he's got Diaz in there. See if we can get another cross done. That's not good, is it? That's awful. Oh, keeper is awful. Oh, that Perisic. I wish I'd done that Perisic now. He looks so good at 92 rated. He looks good. I think has he got like one more upgrade to go or something as well? So he'll be ridiculous come tomorrow afternoon. I think Wednesday afternoons it goes up. Not really where I was passing it. I was passing it to Kamara. Jesus Christ. I mean, no offense, I'm French. Bonjour. Yeah, no offense taken, my friend. What am I doing? I didn't mean to go back in. Wow, that is amazing. That is really good. Are you let's get political for a second. Are you pleased with your election results? With the difference between you've got two very different candidates that were going, and obviously Macron won again, and probably I think personally the better choice of the two, but again I might be wrong. I don't live in France, so I don't know, but I do actually manage a football team, and we have a French player called Antoine, and Antoine did say to me that he didn't think the other lady was a good choice, so I kind of took it from him after we had a bit of a conversation about it. But yeah, let us know, was it the right result, or that's terrible. Oh, that's awful. Come on, get in. What a lopes. This guy's got Castells in goal. He was actually really good to start with. He was like a lot of people's go-to goalkeeper. Oh, get in, another cross. doing these. I'm making short work of these crosses at last. Usually a little bit harder than this. I know I'm not doing particularly very well. I'm not doing as well as I did with the Bundesliga one, but we are only technically 2 hours into it, and I've completed 1.5. And I've played some full games, but to be fair, I have also taken some time out to have a bit of a chat, to hang out with you dudes, and have a look at the options, and still try to decide where I'm going with the old player picks, or am I going for the fodder or not? I just don't know, to be honest, guys. I've got a really good team, so kind of the only way I think it'd be better is a couple of the icons, which one of them would be definitely, I think, Roberto Carlos. I'd be very pleased to get Roberto Carlos in the packs. So he quit thinking he was scoring, and he didn't. That's an awful header. Neymar has like the worst heading ability ever. So if you're in France, my man, what team do you support? Are we a PSG? Oh crap! Are we a PSG fan, or a Marseille fan, or a Lyon fan, or where are you? What's your poison? What's your team that you like? And obviously I'm doing my Ligue 1 team at the moment, so that's ironic. Ah, crap. Now he scored. Not at all pleased. Oh, okay. So you went for the you were with the lady again. I didn't know enough. I know she was a little bit more radical, a little bit more to the left, which is fine. She was very pro France, and from what I could see, very sort of not quite as much for Europe and that. Which to be fair, I'm in the UK, as you could probably tell. Not by the weather, it's actually nice weather today. But yeah, I'm in the UK, so again, we obviously left Europe and did the old Brexit thing. So yeah, it's hard to sort of say that that's a bad thing when we've done what we've done. But oh, well done, Lopez. Oh, Di Maria, you absolute nose. How the hell did you miss that? That was just on a plate. Why not just give me the win, you absolute idiot? Your right back plays in your team. Clement. Very nice. Your right back plays in your team. Okay, let's have a look. Oh, okay. This guy. Clermont, foot 63. Zedketa. That's not one of the big, massive teams. But where are they in the league, by the way? I don't know. To be fair, in this country, you tend to get to only see bloody PSG and maybe a couple of others, Lyon and stuff like that. But yeah, I don't see a lot of them, so I'm guessing they're probably middle-ish, if not bottom. But yeah, as an Everton fan, I'm used to looking down towards bottom. But this is a really good defender, to be fair. Really good defender. I like him a lot. I've actually used him a lot in my normal team as a right back. I link him to Denier to make it a bit easier. Clement. Let's see if I can get one of these bloody crosses out of the way again. I'm losing games because I'm trying to do crosses instead of just scoring goals. Because I just know that they'll be the hardest thing out of everything. This guy's stuck a massive guy up front by the looks of it. How big's he? 6 foot. How good's his head in? Rubbish. He ain't going up front. Oh, for God's sake, I've just scored an own goal. I'm just... Oh, no. I can just open my window a little bit because it's getting quite warm. Bit of air in. Little bit of air. It's getting hot in here. My computer is slightly on the heat because it's quite hot in here today. So I've turned off the light because, to be fair, it's daytime and yes, you can't see me quite as well, but you're not missing much. This old face, and to be fair, the light creates quite a lot of heat, so it is Geico. Hopefully you can't hear it too much and it's annoying you. Oh, for God's sake. Just annoying a guy who plays full press in swaps. Yes. You can tell straight away that there is a lot of people who play full press in swaps. They want it over and done with. I kind of get it, but at the same time, it's absolutely horrendously annoying and kind of not. I do it if it like 20 minutes into it and you need to just kind of get it. I put temporary press on, but I don't put full press on. Oh, for God's sake. How many recently do you realise that you get, like, deflected goals? I think since the last update, there has been so many deflected goals. Unbelievable. Right, sorry, I've just got to take this out my window. Absolutely stripped in the wood and let that go in the bin. There you go. Window's open. Yeah, I play balanced even still on this, and maybe I shouldn't. Maybe that's why I'm not winning. I don't win all of my games, and I just win, sort of the games I got. Who's that? Exactly where I wanted it. Who's he got in goal? Bit of a keeper. Bit of a keeper. There you go. Just wanted to win one. Just wanted to feel special again. Guessing that's wins okay. I've just got to get the crosses and the 10 goals now. Do a couple more crosses and I reckon we're there. I reckon I've done 3, maybe 4. Probably 3. So we need to do at least a couple more. And then I think the goals will be not far behind. And then we'd have completed the Ligue 1 then. Ligue 1 would be completed. Another cross. That works really well. I still think Icardi was one of the best SBCs this FIFA by quite a long way. He is literally like an icon. He is just that good. Still scores lots of goals. You could put him in a weekend league team and he doesn't look out of place. He still turns around and scores goal after goal in weekend league, let alone in things like this. He's invaluable in like an objective like this, but at the same time he is just brilliant. Oof. Come on. Di Maria is not particularly good at crossing, I've got to admit. How do you get beaten at your near post? That is disgusting. I reckon a couple more quits and I might be asked to do the old test that I'm not a robot. Which I don't understand how a robot plays FIFA and just quits all the time, but or why that would be even an issue, but Di Maria is officially not very good at crossing. He's just, I don't know what he's good at, but it ain't crossing. Welcome to the chat if you're there, guys. If have we got anybody new? Welcome. Been going a couple of hours now. Got a couple of them done. Have completed our Bundesliga earlier on. We're just in the midst of Liga 1, trying to do the crosses, to be fair, more than anything. The rest of it's kind of looking after itself, but the crosses are the annoying SOB of this this objective, but we will keep going. Oh, another cross that would have been. No, not again. Hitting the bar. Yes. That's better. So quick look how many I got. I reckon I got one more cross to do ish. So 1-6. That's done. Score 10. We're on 8. We got one more cross. One more cross, 2 more goals. Then we are done with this. And then we're on to the Serie A. You know, Serie A. I'd say Serie A like I'm from Manchester. Alright, Serie A. Yeah, so we're on to Serie A then, which I can't remember what players I got for Serie A, but I don't remember them being very good. I think I've got, like, yeah, I've got on loan, I've got whatever his name is, Di Natale up front, which is good. I think I've got Zakaria, the one that we did as an objective, which has now turned into a really good player. We've got Zakaria in there, and I can't remember many others, to be fair. And that's another one. That's my crosses done. Now I just need one more goal. One more goal. Clermont are 17th in the league. Oh, that's not too well. Does that mean they're going down? I don't know how many's in the league, to be fair. If they're 17, then that's not great. But if in fact, I'm going to have a look because that saves you telling me. I'm going to educate myself right now. From an educator, I'm going to bother to educate myself. Let me have a look. National League. Dynamo Kiev. Don't need Europa League. I want to have a look on Saturdays. Let's have a look. So Saturday we've got Championship. Yeah. We've got. Come on, where are you? Liga, La Liga, Bundesliga, Serie A, Liga. Right, table. Okay, so you're basically Everton. You're one above the drop zone. You're 2 points ahead as well of Saint Etienne and Bordeaux. Oh my God, Bordeaux's dropped down a lot. They were once a good team from what I remember. They got lovely shirts. Metz is right down there as well, which I knew. So we got obviously clearly PSG's won the league. We got Marseille, Rennes, Monaco, Nice, and Lyon are quite far down actually. I thought they were better than that. Interesting. So yeah, what was it? They'd go down if they were 19th. Yeah, so you got one place to go until they go down. So I'm guessing you're not playing Saturday, so you might be playing on Sunday by the looks of it. Premier League, MLS. There you go. You're playing Brest on Sunday. Nice. Well, they're not in the bottom 3, so hopefully you beat them and you stay up. Game. I only know this right back that I've got, so hopefully you do stay up. I got one more goal to go, haven't I? I was trying to think then. I was literally trying to think and talk at the same time, and that didn't work well. That didn't go well at all. Not well at all. But yeah, no. So I got one more goal. One more goal. That's it. Don't have to be across now. God, he's got a goalkeeper taking his corners. That didn't work. This guy definitely has full-on press going on. Why can't you shoot from the halfway line? That really annoys me. Boo, offside. Yes. And that is done. So that's the other one. I'm going for Torres versus Lille game on Sunday with a friend. Oh, that'd be nice. Lille's very good. They got some decent players in there. Obviously, used to have. Who did they used to have last season? I think it was Depay there. I think he was there. But yeah, that would be a very good game. Unfortunately, near me, I don't particularly have some great games. Bristol City, Bristol Rovers. Not really what anybody wants to see. Bristol City, yes. Bristol Rovers, not so much. Right, here we go. 75 plus rated. 75 plus rated. Icon swaps. Number 2 down. Number 2 down. So I think I get 83 plus times 25 pack now. So that's nice. We're getting there. So now we need Bundesliga. No, we've done Bundesliga. We want Serie A, I think, isn't it? Serie A. So we need win 6. We need to finesse 6 goals and assist 5-3 goals. That's better. That's the easier one of the lot. Easier one of the lot. As long as I remember to finesse goals, it's the easier one. Right, let's clear out this team. I wish there was a thing on here like you have on the app. Sometimes it's faster to actually log out, log onto the app, clear the squad, and then come back in again and then build your squad. Because I don't get why there isn't a clear all like you get on the app. It's ridiculous. It must be a simple button to add. Thank you, Mbappe. Your service was greatly appreciated. There's my main man's player going off again. Right, let's have a look. So we got Serie A. Let's have a look. Quality, don't care. Serie A. So we've got Sigaru or M. Well, I need a loan in a minute. You're only allowed one loan, so he ain't going to be it. 1, 2. Go for you. 3. And right backs. Nope. Hernandez. We've got, yeah, you know, it's like a weirdy Harry Potter. Oh god, forgot how bad this was. Right, got you and you. Right, who do I have on the bench? I'll make up the team that way. Zakaria can come in. Rebek. I said Zakaria. Philippe. Raphael Neal. Jacko. Right, you go in there, definitely. You go in there. You can go in there. You can go in there. And then let's fill up the bench. You. 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 And you. To go. There you go. That is my amazingly bad team. Oh, I'm tempted to put him in there and just get myself 100%. Yeah, let's do it. I can bring on the other guy then as well. Right, that is my next one. I don't know why I pressed that. Let's go. Let's see if we can do the third one. Friendlies, play online. I'm getting mad at swaps at the moment. Too many sweaty players. Yeah, well, tell me about it. There is a lot of sweaty players out there. But I just want them done as fast as possible, to be fair. I want a choice before TOTS begins on what I'm going to do. I'm kind of certainly leaning towards getting Roberto Carlos, but oh, that's awful. definitely my worst team that I've played so far. Ay, ay, ay. That's my first. Oh god, he's going to carry on playing. Oh, here we go. Second one of the day, or third one of the day, I think it is. The hundreds of games I've played. I don't mind sweaty players. That I don't mind too much, because that's just a style of playing FIFA. But what I don't like is when everybody else is doing first goal wins, and clearly we've played a lot of games over the last 2 hours, and everybody bar 2 has done first goal wins. But to not do it, I don't understand your mentality of everybody else is doing it, and they're doing it to you as well. Like I said earlier on, there's no way you've not played a game ever and had someone quit as soon as you scored. So unless you've never scored first ever, then don't play FIFA for a start. But if you've never scored first, then why are you not quitting? Because everybody else is, and everybody knows by now, April coming in May, it's a thing. You don't deserve a goal at all. I'm quiet because I'm quietly trying to think of how to destroy this player. I don't like celebrating, but I will do it if they don't rage quit. They get the full experience. They get the full experience. They get lots of goals scored against them, hopefully, and the good old celebrations. See what we can do in the second half. I just don't want him scoring, because it then makes it a pointless effort for him. Hello?
Hi.
Oh yeah, alright.
Yeah,
I'm streaming.
yeah.
I've done 2 so far. I've completed the Bundesliga 1 and I've completed the PSG, the Ligue 1. And now I'm doing this
How
one.
much is it for Dalglish? How much token?
Or penalty. This guy hasn't quit on the first goal, so I've then scored a second goal, and now I'm just about to score a third goal. Oh, you bitch!
Never go.
I do. I hate to say, I always make it look like I'm really concentrating on getting it over in the corner.
If you're ever going to do it in the corner, do it in the top left or top right.
And then, yeah.
You're going to look like you're about to do it.
And then I'll just pull it in. Usually they go either left or right, thinking I'm going to fool them left or fool them right. But they don't think about the middle, but I think he's just lazy. Yeah, definitely.
How much tokens is it for Dalglish?
Off the top of my head, I don't know.
7?
Either 7 or... Yeah, 7 I would say, because I think it's 6... 5 or 6 for Van der Sar.
Yeah.
And then I think it's...
How easy to get 7, do you think?
Oh, I've done 2, and I've been doing it for 2 hours, so that's as close, you know, it's not... It's 1 an hour, basically, on these. And then, like I said, when I get to the squad battles one, I'll do 3 at the same time. So that'll be an hour to do 3, or an hour and 20 minutes to do 3.
Yeah.
And then it'll be an hour and 20 minutes to do 2. Because I'll do 2 at the same time and 3 at the same time. So then these are the longest ones in the morning, because you've got like crosses and you have to do like finesse shots or whatever, whichever one they tell you. You have to do so many finesse shots, so many wins, so many crosses, so many. So this is the more difficult ones.
Yeah.
And then once you've got those done, then the other ones are boring, but they're the easiest ones. So, and then you're on the home straight once you've done those. Are you going to do them, or
Yeah.
are you doing them today, or are you?
I think I'm going to do them. Yeah, I think I'm going to do. What time is it?
What are you doing now?
I think I don't know. Probably around 4 o'clock.
Around 4.
Then I'm going to start.
You need to. Have you got players in your squad that you can put in there? So you need a
I need
full.
the League 1 one, and then I'm going to do the. What's the SBC one? What kind of things do you need?
There's no SBC.
Not SBC. Squad battle ones.
Squad battles are silver team first owner, ideally.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It has to be silver. First owner doesn't.
well, it has to be silver,
Yeah.
and then you need 1 first owner. You need 1 MLS. You need 1 full English, and you need, I can't remember what the last one is, but
How much games do you have to do that?
6. You have to win 6 games. So the idea is, if you can get
On a professional?
no, world class.
Shit. Jesus.
Yeah. So you've got the easier answer is if you can get. Oh, Brazilian's another one, full Brazilian. So what I would do is, if you could do one, is you want silver first owner, because that does 2. Or you can do silver first owner English, which is what I'm going to do. Which again we'll do 3 at the same time.
Yeah.
And then Brazilian MLS or something like that, or
Yeah.
you know, those are or you do 2 lots of those if you want to do a whole Brazilian team and a whole MLS team or something like that, or English team, and then
How much are they? The silver players at the moment. They come out quite a lot.
no, not really. But again, if you could buy a couple of packs, and chances are you get like an English. I've got shitloads of English players, loads of
I
English
keep
players.
trading in my silvers.
Yeah, but I've got a few available, so the silver players are easy enough, but you need them ideally to be first owner. Well, you do want them first owner because then you get at least 2 things done at the same time.
Yeah.
Personally, I would get silver first owner English ideally.
Yeah.
That does 3 easy ones. And then if you could do, I don't know how many Brazilians play in the MLS, but personally, if you can do it, I'd then buy Brazilian MLS players, and then just have a full, because it only has to be the first 11. It doesn't have to be the subs, so you can sub on your icons and your your Neymars and stuff like that straight away, and sub on 3 players, and then you just play with 3 good players, and it's only the computer. Let's be honest. This guy's completely wasted his time. He's going to get nothing out of it.
Fair dues. Fair dues.
So yeah, when you're doing it, let me know, and I'll tell you which bits you've got to do and how you can do it. Nah. You just played a game that meant absolutely nothing to you. You're a fool. A fool, I tell you. I was much better. You had like hardly any passes. What am I doing? Didn't mean that. Right. Let's double check. Let's do the did it register as a game, as a win, as a whatever. Objectives. Yes. Wee. So yeah, we're underway. What's my transfers looking like? Refresh my transfer list. Right, let's see if we can get these done in super fast times. Oh crap, that's a goal. That was me not concentrating on kickoff. Yeah. Right, let's concentrate this time. Ay, ay, ay. That was awful. I got caught on the wrong side then. I should have just hit it and gone for the goal and just get the win. No. And he's got it. Oh, no. No, he's got it. Oh, crap. So we're only a few games away from getting to doing squad battles, which is boring, but needs to be done. Also gives you some rewards on Sunday, which will be decent because obviously TOTS will be underway by then, so you'll get some decent rewards on Sunday. So yeah, there's that, which is a positive. The negative is we've got to go through the snooze fest that is doing squad battles. Oh, for God's sake. Anybody I have at right back is like the worst right back, mainly because they're not right backs, but come on, boys. Oh yeah, go. I actually didn't think that was going to go in. I didn't think that was going to go in. That was a curler as well. That was a finessey messy. Jesus Christ. That was heard in here. Yep. It reacted to the mic. I could see the mic jump. Three down. It's one of the easier ones. Kids are coming out of school. Hello, kids coming out of school. So we're going to suddenly get all the kids playing FIFA now as well. So that'll give us a different audience because obviously during the day it's a lot of pros, a lot of players who play all the time, a bit like myself. People who do it for a job, etc. People who are off sick. But yeah, when the school kids come out, it is a different ball game, literally. We have a lot of different abilities come out. We have some not so good ones, and we have some absolute bowlers come out of school. So yeah, it changes. The atmosphere changes. It's like nighttime and daytime in a haunted house. Oh my god. God awful defending. My defenders are not particularly fast, so I just need them to stay ball side, really, would be nice. Absolute poo pass, that is. So go. Son's playing some noisy game next door. I don't know what that is. We'll get to this one. We'll finish this. Oh my god, that's someone's pretty much first team, isn't it? And yeah, we'll get to the first. Get past this one, and then I won't come off. But what I'll do is I'll go and get myself a coffee, have a bit of a refreshment for 5 minutes, and then we'll come back and we'll start the squad battles. We might be able to do them together all day. Again, at 6 o'clock, I've got to do a video to see what comes out, if something comes out. Yeah, we'll. Oh, that's a bit of skill, wasn't it? Who scored that? Who was that? Baldy. I actually really like him. Since his upgrade, he seems to be absolutely mental. What does he look like? I've literally not had a look at him. He doesn't get a look in my team, strangely. But I know he's got an upgrade. He went from 86 to 88. I think he's due to go to 89. His pace is just maxed out. That's ridiculous. He's actually got really good shooting. His composure is really good. His passing's very. Why is this guy not in my team? 93 acceleration, 93 XR, agility, 90 balance. Both of those with a thing on gets up. He's got decent stamina. His heading's good. His jumping's good. This guy's got to be in my team. Finesse shot, of course he has. That's helping. Speed dribbler, high medium, 4-star, 4-star. He needs to be in my team, or at least a sub coming off the bench. That is a really good card. To be fair, this is why I quite like this every now and again, is you get to do these objectives and you get to play with cards that you haven't played with for a long time. So you get to give like different players a bit of a go. And yeah, that's a player that I've now found that I really like, that I should be using a lot more. I've got Di Natale up front, and he's not kind of, he's overshadowing Di Natale, and Di Natale's like a million coin player, or was a million coin player. I don't know what he is now. He's probably, today's market, he's probably worth about 50 grand, but oh, commentator's curse was good. No, not so much. It's busy out there now. We've got 2 schools near us, near where I live and where I've got this place. Yeah, and we've got 2 schools, so they come out in different directions. We've got some coming down like a road opposite us that come from one school, and then literally down the road to the right, another load of school kids come out. So get 2 different sets of uniforms, 2 different things, and all the kids just coming from everywhere and just screaming, shouting, running, climbing trees. They're all excited. They're laid out of school. They've been hocked up on sugar all day. Teachers want to get rid of them. That's a goal. Yeah, interesting. Lucas, you still here? And if you are still here, how are you getting on with your foot swaps? Have you given up? Have you raged? Or are you persevering and kind of getting through it? That's a good team as well. It's a very good team. Weston McKennie. Thought that was a penalty then, to be fair. I wouldn't have been upset if it was. I think that was probably a penalty. Got away with that. Oh! Good save, to be fair. Ooh, another good save. Guessing this is Hadanovic. Oh my god, this keeper is like super keeper. Anybody see which keeper it was? Was it the new FUT captain's Hadanovic, or is it just normal Hadanovic? Because that is it's ridiculous. That wasn't a finesse shot, but it's just hard work scored against him. Yeah, it's Hadanovic. It doesn't actually say which one it is, does it? It's a special, but that was yeah, that was a great performance by Hadanovic. Right, so I've got a feeling that's through balls. I would say that's through balls and wins. Let's have a look. And then how many finesse shots have I got to do then? Let's update ourselves. Through balls and wins. Yeah, I've got a fine finisher. We've got 2 more finesse shots to go. I'll see if that was a finesse shot. I'd have 1 more finesse shot to go. Alright, let's get it done. 2 more to go. This has been really fast. This has been like 15-20 minutes fast. Ridiculous. And we had someone who didn't rage quit. Okay, that's supposed to be a nice ball through. Christ almighty. God, that was awful. Saw that happening in slow motion. Oh, my arm. Right. Nice. Got to remember, I've got to score finesse shots only. Finesse shots only. Got to keep that in my mind. So I've got 2 finesse shots to go. That's, yeah, cornering going to help. That's what happens when you have absolutely terrible defenders. Every 4 or 5 games, I reckon you get a rebounded goal. An own goal. Come on, 2 more. Boldy is absolutely brilliant on the ball. Completely. I wish I played him a lot more. I'm not going to get this last one, am I? Nice. Oh, nice. God, what a save. One and second row. Come on, there you go. Oh! So close. So far. Should have put it over the top. Oh my god. I hate when they move the keeper like that. Mainly because I can't do it. Someone's just sent me a very funny thing on Instagram. Sorry, it took my mind off it. Right, I've got literally 2 finesse goals to go. That is it. That's all I've got to do. 2 finesse goals left to do, and I am struggling to get these 2 done. I've literally done everything in like 25 minutes. Everything for this Serie A thing, and then literally I've been stuck on the last 2 finesse goals for bloody ever. Stupid. She ran into him. Come on. Go on, Zakaria. Oh, Zakaria. Crap, I shouldn't have kept that on. Definitely shouldn't have kept that on. God, what a touch. It's like playing with Lukaku. Come on. Now's the time to do it. Yes! Come on. 1 down. 1 to go. That's better be. Well, that better be counted as a finesse. I think I did it as a finesse. I'm pretty sure I did it as a finesse. I'm hoping I did it as a finesse. Come on, last game. Gotta be last game. How's that not a foul? The entire run's really funny. Save. To be fair, I don't want to score that. be fair, that was a good goal. To be fair, that was a good goal. Offside. Aye, aye, aye. Yes! Please don't do 3. And there you go. Oh, yeah. And done. That's 3. So that is 3 done, my friends. We are 3 down. We got probably another 5 to do today. We will be focusing on next, and I'm going to take a break and then come back and do it. We're going to have a look at any of these. So we need Brazilian 11, we need English 11, we need One Club Wonders, MLS, and Silvers. So we're going to have a quick look, let's see which one we can do. And then we'll come back. So if we get rid of everybody in the squad. So the bench can be juiced, which is good. But we've got to have a look. So it's silver, ideally, silver, first owner, and then go from there. Right, so we've got silver. Got MLS. Going the wrong way. Silver. He must be MLS. Or South Africa, isn't it? Oh. MLS. So let's just see if we can do this. Brazilian there, so I reckon so that might be my second one if I can do that. So if let's have a look at Brazilian 2 there. So MLS Brazilian 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, you got loads. So I reckon Brazilian MLS can be a thing. And then we want first owner, silver, English. First owner, silver, English is going to be the one that I do. Then I can buy the MLS ones. First owner, silver, English. There you go. So a choice between those two, Walton and Smithies. Smithies is mine. First owner, silver. 1. Oh my god, they're slow. You and you. You can go in there. You can go in there. silver. Silver. In there actually. Foster Cascade or Skeleton. Might put you in there. You're probably slightly better. English. We got you. Kind of wish I'd done Sharp now. You look good. Let's make sure there's not a CF in there that's better. Nope, there really isn't. Oh, you can go in there. You can go in there. You're silver technically. And you can go in that Morris. So there's no room for you, no room for you. I could put you in there. No, I'm going to keep you in there. Let's check this. First owner, 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 first owner. All first owner. Anybody else can go. So that's going to be my next one. So that will do actually a 3. That would be first owner, English, 3. That would get me 3 different ones. So that would get me the first owner, obviously the English and the silver. That would do really nicely. So that would put me on 6 then. And then we'll go from there. Guys, I'm going to be back later on to complete this. I'm going to go and have a break and then a coffee. And yeah, I'll be back then. Thank you very much for joining me along the way. We've completed 3 today. The 3 hardest ones. We've done Bundesliga, we've done Serie A, and we've done the other one, Ligue 1. They have been done in their entirety. Thanks for joining me on that journey. I'll be back later on to finish this off, and I will speak to you then.